Hello everyone and welcome back. We have got Dragon Ball Daima episode 19, Betrayal. Looking forward to this one. So where we left off last time, Glorio had summoned the dragon and made the wish. And we were left in sort of a suspense about what he wished for. I said that I think he's gone with Goku's wish. He'll revert them all back into adults. But we go in, Aarons is super excited, she thinks her wish is getting granted. But we get the answer pretty quickly. Goku starts glowing and it's pretty obvious what wish has been made. And they all start the transformation back into adults. So we say welcome back to adult Goku, adult Vegeta, adult Piccolo, adult Supreme Kai, adult Bulma, and finally, Teen Dende, who kind of humorously gets adulted or teened while in Pansy's arms. But yeah, enough of that distraction. Goma then jumps into frame. He is boastful. He's ready to start fighting again. And apparently now that they're back to adults, they're going back to 1v1s. Okay then. And Vegeta's going up first, so we know what that means. That he's going to get his ass handed to him. It is Dragon Ball tradition. But before we get into the Vegeta-Goma fight, we get some cool little backstory between Aarons and Glorio. And it's kind of revealed why Glorio was working for her, in that she helped him to escape the third demon world. So that's cool. I was wondering if we were going to get an explanation of why he was sort of doing her bidding. Wait. Does that mean all the money he had and was spending on their little journey, was he spending Aarons' money? I mean, I guess he must have done. I don't know if she got a soft spot for him in the end, but in the end she doesn't get revenge or anything. She just fires him and says, go. Fine. I love this. Ku says that don't worry, I'm sticking with you. And Aaron smiles. I don't know if she's grown to like Ku after all, but I love it. Where's Do gone anyway? Honestly, Do just doesn't show up in the entire episode. I don't know what the bloody hell happened to him. So what's confusing in all this, though, we jump to the Vegeta-Goma fight, and he's holding up his own really well in base. He even puts on this huge blast to Goma's gut. Leaves him reeling here. Now I'm just wondering, it was being reverted to children actually that massive of a nerf as it seems here? Because Goma had just beaten Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and now his base Vegeta, who was out of the fight, he was on his knees, and now he's holding his own. Crazy jump in the power gap. But then Vegeta is pushed to Super Saiyan and he kicks Goma right in the gut. So now we get, if he was holding his own in base, let's see how he holds up as Super Saiyan. But we don't get to see how Super Saiyan Vegeta does, because he pretty much instantly transforms to Super Saiyan 3, and we actually get to see an adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Amazing. Fantastic. Was looking forward to this. So Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta opens up with a hard punch to the gut. Seems to be his gambit. He loves punching Goma in the gut. So Vegeta just starts whooping Goma's butt as Super Saiyan 3. It's insane. Not even close. He's just dominating the fight at this point. It gets to the point where he just starts doing that arrogant thing where he starts fighting with his arms crossed. He stops using his hands. So I can see where Vegito got it from when he did it against Bootanks. Bootanks? What am I talking about? Buhan. Should just say Gohan Boo. That would have been easier. And man, look at this kick. Just Goma looks so goofy, and it's just he's deflating his stomach. Again in the gut. Vegeta. Well, it's more in the chest, isn't it? But what is also becoming a pattern of this episode is Goma takes a beating, and then the third eye just rejuvenates him. So he essentially has unlimited stamina and recovery. So they need a new plan. And this is why Vegeta's going first, because this is the whole discovering that Goma has the stamina, the regeneration, whatever. And Vegeta's going to get his ass kicked because it's Dragon Ball tropes. You know, Vegeta gets his ass kicked just so you can find out what the enemy's weakness is. But we step away from the fighting, and I love this scene. It's very touching, very emotional, where Glorio kind of presents himself to the group, but he remains distant. He seems worried to approach them, knowing what he did. But just then, Pansy goes immediately to him, grabs him, and brings him to the group, where he finds out that everyone's thankful to him. He's being welcomed back, and I loved that. That was brilliant. It was very, very moving, very emotional, very touching. Goku even gets Glorio's name right after all this time. Fantastic. And so we go back to the fight, and so Vegeta's getting a bit annoyed now, and he's still kicking Goma's butt, but then he does the pose, and you're like, we all know this pose. It's the final flash. So Goma responds to the final flash with a mouth beam, and they have a beam clash. Vegeta seemingly wins the beam clash, but it's also noted that right after this beam clash, Vegeta is definitely breathing heavy. Obviously the drawbacks of Super Saiyan 3. But does it matter? Because it seems like he's potentially won the fight. But unfortunately for Vegeta, we see the magic eye respond, and Goma is fine. So we're seeing something that's happened several times in the Dragon Ball series so far, where someone seems to have the upper hand, but because of stamina issues, they end up losing. We saw it with Vegeta against Android 18, and we saw it with Goku against Kid Buu. Both had the upper hand at the start of their fights, but because they have limited stamina and their opponent does not, they kind of end up getting the defeat. So at this point, even Goku realizes that Vegeta is reaching his limits with Super Saiyan 3 and pretty much the fight in general. So they all start pondering their next move. And then, interestingly, we jump to Aaron's and Majin Buu. So Aaron's recalls that the previous ruler, Abara, could remove the third eye at will, and did it multiple times. And after pondering, she instructs Ku to get a magic book. Well, specifically, Book of Magic Items from archive number 37. So while that's happening, we jump back to the fight, and Vegeta is now reaching his limit as prophesized. He gets his ass beat by Goma a little bit, and he not only loses Super Saiyan 3, but he reverts completely back to base. So he's done. He's finished. So this next sequence was really weird. So we jump back to Aaron's and Ku. He's brought back the book, right? And she starts using magic to flip through the pages really slowly, like pathetically slowly. Like it would have been quicker just to put the book on the floor and just flip through the pages. I didn't get what she was doing. And then Ku's like, oh yeah, can I help? And he just does the same thing. He uses magic to float the book, but then just flips through the pages super fast. Like, it's a weird sequence. And thanks to Majin Buu, they find the page they were looking for. But we won't find out what exactly they were looking for quite yet, because now we've got to jump back to Vegeta getting his ass kicked by Goma. And I was wrong! I thought that Do wasn't in the episode at all. But then Aaron's, Do, and Ku show up to Goku's party. So he's there, just he's not doing much. So Aaron's reveals that you can remove the third eye from Goma by punching him, hitting him or whatever, in the back of the head 3 times in a row. So just imagine Albert just doing that. Like, I want to remove the third eye. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. Okay, so that's the plan. Goku's going to fight to kind of keep him busy and distracted, and Piccolo's going to find an opening to punch him 3 times in the back of the head. One problem with that, though. For this plan to work, They need the exhausted Vegeta to stand down, and they don't think he will stand down. He would rather die. So they're in a bit of a quandary, and the solution to this was ridiculous. It was funny. Oh my god. So Bulma, of course, steps up and tells Vegeta to get down and let everyone else fight. Naturally, Vegeta refuses, and then when he refuses, she says that if he doesn't stand down, she will never take a bath with him again. And he instantly folds. Oh, Vegeta is a man of culture. So Goku steps up, and I'm thinking, what the hell is he doing? Because he kind of steps up and says, "Watch closely, Goma." And I'm like, wait, he's done this before. And yes, he does. He seems like he's doing a point-for-point thing that he did against when he did his stand against Babidi and Fat Boo, where he showcases the Super Saiyan forms. He goes Super Saiyan 2, and this is Super Saiyan 3. And you think, oh, it's point for point. Okay, he's going to start fighting as Super Saiyan 3 now. But no. It wasn't temporary, or at least it wasn't. Maybe it's temporary, but he's still got it. And he transforms into Super Saiyan 4. So, like, whereas when he did it against Babidi and Boo, the big surprise was, oh my god, Goku's got Super Saiyan 3. And now he's got Super Saiyan 4. I was kind of disappointed he didn't say, and this is Super Saiyan 4. Because they've never name-dropped Super Saiyan 4 yet. We've all been calling it Super Saiyan 4, but no one's name-dropped it yet. But maybe, just maybe, he'll name-drop it next episode. And, well, the final episode of Dragon Ball Daima. But until then, I will see you all next week. Bye for now, and thanks for watching.